Hi everyone, myself Anna Arun Kumar from SNS College of Technology. In this PPT, we are going to see about data centers accessing cloud platforms. So the data centers normally based on it is based on infrastructure models. The key infrastructure pieces that enable the CC. Everyone is building them. A huge amount of work on deciding how to build and design them, because data centers are the it is based on software unit. Based on the software unit only, it may be decide on their particular data approach unit, because the data approach units are based on space and size as well as the other configurable units. Data centers, cloud computing. Initially, we are operating the cloud computing with the help of hybrid control, public cloud access, and private cloud access. So these three things are operated by using this cloud computing process. So all the devices and all the materials which are used for cloud computing is database, mobile, and storage, as well as the servers. So these are all the constraints while accessing our data in cloud computing process. Data centers, initially we can able to forward the data to the data centers with the help of the server as well as the client units. While forwarding the information as data to the data centers, these are some constraints. We need to check the constraint, because you are able to transmit your data to the data centers. Even if you are having any errors in the data centers, then automatically your data gets some errors. So we can able to see the data in original conditions. So in order to avoid that, we can able to check cooling process, because all those things are in different conditions, so that we have to check the cooling with the help of this processor. Next one is structure. The entire team of the data has been retrieved as a prescribed one or not. We have to check. And next one is power. Even lot of informations are done with the help of this data center, so that we need to check the power conditions. And next one is container. We need to place our data in the container, so we have to check whether the containers are available in their data unit or not. Data centers. The data centers are accessed with the help of cloud clients based on cloud applications in SaaS side, software oriented services. Next one is cloud platform, cloud storage, cloud applications, because applications are codings. If your software is accepted your coding and their platform, then only it can able to move towards the infrastructure medium. Then the infrastructure can be placed as cloud clients, and it can be moved towards the data centers. Let us consider a Amazon data center. Normally we are placing more number of data in Amazon. Just moving the data into the data centers based on the criteria. So you just note that how much data can occupy in these data centers for this Amazon process. So networking and servers power. So these are all some essential factors for data centers operating in Amazon services. And next is power distribution. Without any power induction to the data centers, it may not operate, because we are going to place more number of data in a data centers, so that high power required is an essential one. In order to make and provide power to the data centers, we need to check how much power it just occupy, or it can need to receive. And futures, this process is very useful to place our data into the data centers. And next one is networking frozen in time, so that we can access anytime without any delays. and cooling temperature energy issues. Sometime in order to avoid the blockage between the wires and intermediate lines, we need a temperature check and energy issues, cooling process. So we need to check all those issues. Then only we can get the original informations. Assessment analyze about energy issues, because energy is the medium which is provided data centers without any with the proper informations. So in order to keep the energy issues, we can appropriate placement of events required. And next one is thermal hotspots often appear and need to work around, because hotspots is not denote that how much data are processing into the data centers. So it must be required. Next one is overall costs of cooling is quite high, because we have need to check. We have received a lot of data at a single time, so that we have to check the cooling with the help of another process. Next one is cost of the running the equipment. We need to check. Next, both have LED to issues and energy efficient computing. So if your energy is fail, then automatically you can't get your original information in the data centers. We can't receive the more authentication process. So we need to follow the energy issues as soon as possible while forwarding the data into the data centers. Thank you.